All right, everyone. Welcome to this live session here with your host, Dre Day FX. So, as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex market and the indices. So first of all, I just wanted to wish everyone a happy Martin Luther King Day in the US. So, we have a bank holiday in the US currently. So, for sure, the indices won't be moving here a lot today, but we'll be able to look at other things here at the same time. So, that being said, let me complete setting up my stuff because we did have an update over the weekend in regards to the indicator. So, currently, I'm just putting back everything the way it was, and I have to recreate alerts and everything like that. So just bear with me, guys. So if it's the first time that you're on my live, we do live sessions here Monday to Friday between 9:30 a.m. until roughly 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And basically, on the live, what we do here is we look at the market in regards to the indices, especially US 30, S&P 500, and NASDAQ. And in regards to the Forex pairs, those are the Forex pairs that I look for most of the time because we are trading in New York session. So Euro USD, GBP USD, and Euro GBP. Those are the three most popular pairs that are traded in within this session. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm just making sure that everything is set up here, guys. And I will share my screen. So if you have any questions, as always, just put them in the chat and I will be glad to answer them. Hey, Leon, hope you have a great day. And I hope you were happy with the update. I know I'm happy, and should have a good week overall this week. So let's get on to it. So, like I said at the beginning, we're not gonna have any movement in the stock part. So indices won't be moving this morning because we have a holiday. So as you can see, if I pull up US 30, this is what we have. As you can see, we did have some movement, but not a lot. So we may have some setups, but best to not take a trade unless it's a really good trade overall and you say, oh, it's really good. But mostly the best time to trade will be the day after the bank holiday. That'll be tomorrow. Especially if you're trading the US pairs or the indices, better off to trade tomorrow. But this is what we have here right now. So we did have some sell set up here at 8:30 and at 9 for NASDAQ. And that's pretty much it. Let's look at what the Euro USD did. I didn't open the right session yet. Let me open this here. And let me open that too. There we go. I knew that we had a setup here right at the start of the market. So we had a sell set up here overall off of the 15. So that was the odd USD. That was odd. That's why odd had a setup here. So if you had odd USD in your trading, you should be good. Let's pull up Euro USD. Here we go. So Euro USD, and I'll put it back to the way it was. And all of the time zones that you need to trade the pairs off of are on my Discord. So make sure to go on the Forex section of the Discord to get all of the details here in regards to the settings and everything like that. So we had two sells here on so Euro USD and GBP USD had a sell set up, as you can see. So still looking bearish overall off of those pairs. My expectancy here would be around this region here to be hit, unless it wants to reverse. Update of EMA today is perfect. Thanks a lot. Took US CAD by 15-minute on demo. Please allow live video. We can only hear you. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Let me know if you can see me. You should. Just put it in the chat that you're able to see me. All right, perfect. Great. Perfect. Okay, so like I said, Euro USD and GBP USD had sell setups here. And if we go on Euro GBP, let's see. Yeah, so we're expecting a buy overall. So Europe, that's what we had here. Let me double check the settings here off of that. So 8 to 12 and 3 to 12. There you go. Oh, that's off of the 1 minute. That's why. There you go. Change that. Boom. There you go. So we had two entries here on Euro GBP. So one at London and another one near the start of New York. So 7:15, and another one at 3. And if you have the new version here on your end, you should have got a SG. So that means that it's going bullish. And if you see that, that means that if you were on a sell setup and you're still in a sell setup, you make sure that you get out of that trade. Okay. So, and you take the opposite way. So that's perfect. And let's see here. I have to check correlation pair. I have to check correlation pair. Yeah. Okay, perfect. You said that you were trading, I think USD. Yeah, you said USD CAD buy on the 15. So USD CAD. Let's look at USD CAD. Oh, that's JPY. You see, I'm off today. So Euro GBP. Here we go. Euro GBP. That's the trade. So we had a buy here. Still looking bullish overall. So as long as we don't have a switch red, Still good. So let's look at USD CAD. USD CAD. So perfect buy. So you had a buy here at 8. Reach TP1 at the moment. Tipped it. So just gonna wait it out. And overall bullish here since Friday. So as you can see, there was a switch green on Friday. So if you were on that sell on Friday, you would be out of that trade and you would only be looking for buy positions. Okay. And as you can see, you had a buy positions here at London and another one here at New York. So, and that was off of the 15. And I think on the 1 hour we had a setup. I'm pretty sure based off of the movement. Yeah, exactly. So we had a buy sell up here right at New York at 7. We had a buy. So for the last 2 hours and a half, bullishness here. So I don't know, Leon, when you took that trade. I don't know if it was at London or at New York. London or near the start of New York. London. Okay, great. So that means that you took the best setup here. So way before the 1 hour setup, that'll be this one. Great. So you should be at TP1, already reached TP2. So make sure to put your trade at least at break even just to avoid any negative impact on your account. And basically we call that a free trade because you're not losing any money on that position. Okay, so that's why we make sure that our stop loss is at break even off of that entry. And you could maybe take partial profit here if you like to do partial profit, or you could run it out or just close your trade currently. Or just wait it out until you get a switch red. Okay, so that's why we have the switches. So it will give you an indication exactly on when to get out of the trade. Okay, so as long as you don't see that, you could keep your trade open. So that's the beauty of it. CAD JPY sell setup. So let's look at CAD JPY. So this week we had CAD, odd, and GBP, I think, as big movers. So that's pretty good. So CAD JPY. CAD JPY sell setup. Okay, so you said please check because it's opposite trade correlation in. This is interesting regarding correlation between those two pairs. Yeah, it is opposite correlation. So we have you said that you had you took this setup. US Canada. Yeah. But we did have to switch green right here. So if you were on that sell, you would be out of that trade. So your sell setup was invalidated here based off of the switch green. Now it's switch. So now we're looking for switch red to see if we're getting out of that trade. Our CAD is also in correlation with USD CAD. So odd CAD. Odd CAD, boom. We're looking at switch red. So it's almost, I think it's almost going to reverse here, but we'll wait and see. Well, that's odd CAD for you. Let us see which setup comes to appear. Yeah, so we'll wait and see. And I'm pretty sure that you set up your signals off of the COT, so that's perfect, and off of the big movers. And if you're on the live and you don't know exactly what is COT and big movers, you should be on our Discord. And to have access to Discord and the actual indicator, make sure to send me an email at Dre Day FX management@gmail.com. So Dre Day FX management@gmail.com. You just have to fill out the form, and we'll see exactly if it's a good fit on working with me. Like Leon is doing right now, is crushing it here with all the information that he gets, and especially with the indicator that is fire. All right. So if you see that, that means that bearishness in the market overall. And as long as you don't see a SG that is switching green, you're still in a sell setup here, or you would be out of that trade and take a partial profit, because most of the time, sometimes it's not going to hit your TP3 or whatnot, right? It's gonna hit a certain amount of pips. Like here, you had a switch red, you had a sell, and then you had a switch green, and right away you had a buy. Okay, so the buy and the sell entries and the switches are two different type of entries. So when you get a switch green or red at the same time as a buy or sell setup, that's a high probability trade. Okay, and as you can see, this trade entered here. This is the price more or less that you were entered the trade. No, sorry, it was here. Or sorry, and it went to TP2. When you hit TP1 and TP2, you should be good. And remember, that's only one setup of many. So make sure to secure your account and at least put your account your trade at break even to avoid any drawdown on your account. Um, let us see. Okay. I found EuroCAD also positive correlation with US CAD. Yeah. EuroCAD buy set up 15. NASDAQ sell set up 15. New York session. Yeah. That's what we're looking for NASDAQ. NASDAQ, that I think it was the only index that had a setup here so far. EuroCAD buy setup. So let's look at EuroCAD. EuroCAD. And that's why you have to do your COT. Eh? So when you see the big movers, you trade anything that is against or with the big mover. So this week we have CAD in one of our big movers. So let's focus on those. So you had buy setups here at London, and another one at New York. The one at London here is at TP1. So looking maybe it's for TP2. So, and your switch was here. So we're only looking for bullishness here. Since then, it was only looking going up. And for NASDAQ, let's pull up NASDAQ. NASDAQ here. So NASDAQ, we had the two cells here. Like I said at the beginning of the live, so we have two cells. So it may start to go down here on NASDAQ. So if NASDAQ is going down, we should be expecting the same in the other indices. And as you can see, we're switching red here since Friday, switching green. Now we still have to wait for a switch red. So right now there's no switch red so far. So that means by as of now, it should be a bullish setup that we'll be looking for. So when it's gonna do a switch red, that will give you a confirmation that the trend is going in the opposite direction. Same thing for SSP 500. So SSP 500, we have a switch red. That was Friday. And since then, no opposite switches. So we're still looking for bearishness. The only one that has still a bullishness to it is US 30 since Friday. And this one has switched red. And NASDAQ is on a switch red since this morning. As you can see, I'm just gonna zoom in. Sometimes you're not going to see the switch red because of the way that the EMA is done, but the switch red was right here, basically. Because right now it's filtered out based off of the EMA, so that's why you don't see it, but it should be here based off of the price action here. So it should be bearish here since this point. Visually, I could see it. It's been years and years of trading, so I know exactly where the market is more or less going. So visually, so I know that it's switching red here, going bearish. All right, let's see. That set up. Okay, DAX 30 sell setup 15 minutes. So DAX. So I'm just gonna pull up DAX. Go back to my main thing. I didn't have time to set up my alerts here for the live, so tomorrow we're gonna receive notification here. But there you go. So DAX 30, we had basically three setups here, three sell setups here. So we had one at 6:15, another one at 8, and another one at 9:15. And as you could see, it was switching red. So bearish movement since what time? Since 8:30. So basically you should have received the notification here at 8:45. So that candle needs to be closed to receive that notification. So that will confirm that the trend is changing. And then you should receive sell setups here afterwards, unless it switch green right after. Okay. But for now, we're looking for sell setups here on German 30. So DAX. So pretty much expecting to have the price going in that region here. So you just have to wait and see. Or it could switch going back up. You know, because at the end you should know exactly which level that it should go, but you're not confirming that it's going to go, right? So that's why the way that the TPs are put is really based off of expected movement in the market in some type of region that is predetermined here in the coding of the indicator. So as long as I don't see a switch green, I'm still in the trade. And when I get the switch green, it's going to notify me that the trend is changing. And I get out of my trade, or I'm already out of the trade before the switch. I thank you for this, man. Mark. Hope you have a great day, bro. Know you're starting your day. Hope you get some new contracts. I know that we're talking about the contracts and anything like that. So, and I hope everything is well with you and your fam. So today is Martin Luther King Day. So it doesn't mean that there's a bank holiday that there's no trade opportunities, right? You're still able to get in on trades as long as it follows the rules that I showed y'all. All right. Perfect. Okay. Is there any other in currency that you want me to look at? So we said the Euro USD and GBP USD had some sell setups here. And for the indices, we're looking for a bearish movement too. And sometimes, most of the time, if you trade off of bank holidays, there's some good opportunities here, because since there's not a lot of volatility in the market, if one market is open and the other one is closed, it's going to start to push up or down the market. And usually they do the bank holidays here to initiate a setup for the rest of the week. All right. So that's that. Let's pull up GU. Don't mind the lines, hi guys, because I'm testing out a few stuff in backhand, so that's why I have the lines there. But we had a sell here at 415 on GU. So as long as you're that price here, you see the price tag right here. This is the optimal price increase for that setup. Okay. So even though you didn't have time to get in on that trade when the other came in, you know exactly at what time, at what price we're expecting to the that trade to start, and then you just put your position accordingly. And like I said, those are the zones here. I'm expecting at least TP2 because TP1 was really close. So TP2 should be an area of interest here for this trade. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back. So we had German 30 here. I know, I think odd JPY had some good setup. Think no, nothing yet. We did had one on Friday that was pretty good, but now we're looking bullish here because you have this SG, so switching green, so waiting for buy setups off of odd JPY, but based off of that, let me check. Usually I'm just gonna open all of these sessions because sometimes you're not gonna see the setups here, as you can see. We'll switch green, still bullish here. All right. Perfect. So if you have any questions, guys, please put them in the chat. We're here until more or less 11 my time, so less than an hour. We're gonna close it out. So basically, the session is for you guys. So and gal. So if you have any questions in regards to anything related to the markets, I will be here to assist you. And like I said, if you have any questions in regards to what you're seeing right now, the indicator, and to have access to the Discord, make sure to send me an email at dredfxmanagement@gmail.com. So that's dredfxmanagement@gmail.com. And we will basically, you have to fill out a form and we'll see exactly if it's a good fit here in regards to working with me. Like Leon is doing right now, he has access to the indicator and he's loving it. He's been using it for the last, I think, 3 to 4 months. So, and he saw the big changes here. We just did an upgrade on the indicator over the weekend, and that's exactly what you're seeing right now in regards to the switches. So you know exactly where the market is reversing, and as long as you don't see that the SG or SR, you're still in that trade. So it's going to remove your emotions in your trading overall. And you have the option to not see the signals, the buy and sell signals, and just trade it off of the switches, and you trade the way that you trade. So there's no specific way that that someone can trade. you can always trade the way that you want. And if you have like an extra indication of where the market is going, it's really helpful, right? So that's why I created this to help me personally out and help anyone that needs some things that will help him or her to succeed. All right. So let's close this out. Oops. We were talking about AutoCAD. Let's look at it. Still ongoing here. So it was bullish here since Friday. And let's look at another pair. If it's the first time being on my live, I will let you know that I will be eating on my live, and I'm eating fruits always. So don't mind me. Like trading should be a relaxed thing to do. Not it shouldn't be any any shouldn't be any stress or anything like that. So just wake up and you take your position. Don't mind the lines, guys. Like I said, testing a few things in the back end. So right now we had a few buys. Now it's starting to reverse. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna receive a switch green, a switch red eventually. And if we do receive that, we we should be closing out our trades, our position, if we're going along. Because as you could see, the market didn't move that much since the signal, but the sessions are not the right one because if you see the time, it's not the right time. So I have to remove this and add that. And it should change. There you go. You see, this setup was not there because all the signals here are filtered and you have to trade within the currency session. So the currency session for GBP odd is it's always in EST time, my time, so UTC -5. So it's 8 p.m. until 4 a.m. And that's for odd. So any odd pair needs to be traded between that time. So 8 p.m. UTC -5 until 4 a.m. UTC -5. And for the British pound, it should be London. So 3 a.m. until 12. Okay. But the optimal time would be at London because the Sydney session and the London session are crossing over, right? So this is the best time to trade. And as you could see, that was the best setup. It was this one. And you had that came in at what time? So that was at 1:15 in the morning. And like I said, we were looking for bullishness since Friday at 10:45. So market was still going and rallying up. And as you can see, if you only have taken the trade off of only that signal here, because it's basically it's a signal, it's a setup signal, even though you don't have any buy or sell with a zone of take profit, you're able to keep a trade and hold on to trade, and basically you're able to swing trade off of the switches if you want to. like I said, you're able to remove the buy and sell setups and just trade it off only the switches, switch red, switch green, and should be good to go. All right, let's see. Let's go back on USD CAD. I'm just gonna usually USD CAD is only those two, the London, the New York session, but I'll open London too. Because sometimes you have setups on London. I think Leon took USD CAD's buy on at London. So at 3, there was a buy, and it hit currently at TP2. So pretty good setup. And we'll do another one here. So we had, no, I'm just gonna go on odd USD. Odd USD, and so odd USD. It's gonna open odd, like I said before. Odd is traded between 8 until 4. And as you can see, we had a trade at 115. So if you have taken GBP odd or odd USD, you will be already at almost TP3 and on those two trades off of the setups and the information that I gave you in the Discord, because I tell you exactly which currency will be moving for that week, and you take your position and you just hold up, pull up the currencies that are aligned with the information, and you just wait for setups. All right. So it's 10:15. There was no news today. But we will have some news during the week. Always pull up the Forex Factory website for the latest news, and just follow along the details of the news. And I have a breakdown of news in my Discord too. So if you're trading Forex, crypto, indices, futures, metal, if you're trading gold, silver, I will give you a breakdown of what type of news that you need to look at in regard to the market that you're trading on. Because different market doesn't different news doesn't impact all of the markets at the same time. There's some news that does and some news that doesn't. So you need to know which one is affecting the market that you'll be trading most of the time. So let's see here. We have GPJPY. So we did have a few buys here. And I'm just gonna open 784 72. It's 72. So I'm just gonna change that. So I'll put it at 7 p.m., so 19 hours until 2. So this is the optimal Asian session. Okay, so for GP, so for GBP JPY, I would only open 7 till 2 and then 3 till 12. And that will be the setup. So you had two buys, you had one switch here, switch green, giving an indication that it was going long. So if you have taken that trade at London, and that will be the optimal time to trade GJ, that will be at London. And you had a London setup here for a buy, went to TP1. Right now, you're looking to reverse, so you should be out of that trade. Even this one, you should be out because we're expecting to go short here in the near future. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the chat always. It's not a monologue that I'm doing. I'm basically here to help you guys and to show you exactly how my system works and how I look at the market. And trading should be easy. It should be simple to understand. When I started trading 10 years ago, it looked difficult because no, it looked simple because you see, oh, it's going up and down. But there's so much information to know before taking a position that even if you think that you know where the market is going, you have a 50% chance of being wrong. So by minimizing the risk by getting more information, more education on how the market works, what does the what news impact the market, what is coming to the traders. There's a lot of information, correlation pairs, opposite correlation. There's a lot of stuff that you need to know that will help you out in regards to trading. And yes, we're gonna lose some trades for sure, but the most accurate and the more right that you are, it's gonna increase your profitability overall, right? But you still have to know the basic, like what is a candlestick, what is a chart, all that stuff. But what I'm showing you is not the basic stuff, is the more advanced stuff, is the stuff that most traders are not willing to share because they don't want you to win, right? But me, I'm always the opposite of what people think. But to be able to get that information, you need to take the time to learn, right? And that's what is difficult right now for people is that they don't want to learn. They want someone else to do it for them. But if that person is not there anymore, what are you going to do? You're still going to be back to square one, right? You still won't be able to know how to trade the right way, because trading is a skill that if you know exactly what you're doing, you're able to educate other people and even share it to your children, and it goes on to generation, right? and that's what I'm I'm striving for, and that's what I'm looking for people that wants to learn the right way and the easiest way possible. Because personally, I don't have time to look at a candle to see exactly if the candle is going up or down. I really don't have time for that. If it's a doji, it's a Ichimoku cloud or whatnot, I don't care. What I want to know is if the market is going up or if the market is going down, and I'm taking a position on towards that trend. Because at the end, we're trading the trend. I'm not trading a candle, I'm trading an actual trend. Because the trend will provide me some profit or some deficit. Because that's the main goal of the market, is to take out your money or to give you money. So what we want is really to take the most profit as possible and to minimize our risk and minimize losing our account. If you're trading like a prop firm, it's really important to know exactly what you're doing, because to pay a prop firm or to get a prop firm account is really easy. You just have to give them money, but they know that there's a lot of people that will be giving them money, because the profit model is get an account, try to pass the challenge, and then make profit. But they know that people that are able to pass a prop firm, it's really difficult, because you should be like a prop trader to be able to pass prop firm over and over and over again. But to do that, you need to have an actual process of what to look at, what pair to look at, and all that stuff. That's what Dre did. This is so precious that you giving your hard-earned knowledge to others. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because it's good to get that knowledge, but you have to pass the knowledge to someone else that needs it, right? Because me in my family, there's no one that trades at all. I'm the only one. So when I'm gonna get when I'm gonna have kids, I'm gonna give them the knowledge. But the only person that needs to take the decision of taking action of knowing how to trade the right way is you. So I will provide you with all of the knowledge that I have, but at the end, you need to execute the trades. I'm not gonna take a trade for you, because I won't be. I'm not trading the same way as you. You have a trading plan. I have my trading plan. What I'm sharing is most of my trading plan, because this is the basic of trading, right? It's information. It's not actually executing a trade on a chart. It's knowing the market and assuming, and I would say predicting the market based off of the data that you have. So, but when you have the process and you have a methodic way of trading, every day you do the same thing, and every day you should have some results. Could be positive, negative result, but overall you're gonna be in positive. That's the main goal. The main goal is to grow your account more and more each and every day, or each and every other day, but not to tank your account, right? So that's not what we want. So that's it for my spiel. So it's been like maybe 15 minutes I was talking. So let's go back on the charts. So hopefully you understand exactly the vision and what I'm trying to do and what I'm willing to do if you want to work with me and to know exactly what the market is doing and to be profitable overall. Okay, so let's pull up. Let's go and see what the Nasdaq is doing. So we had a sell originally on Nasdaq. And remember, it's Monday and it's a bank holiday, so it could be a short sell and then still going up, but we'll wait and see. But as long as you don't have a switch green, you're keeping your trade open. Because if you see a sell, that means that the market eventually before changed to a switch red. So even though you don't see the switch red right here, it's because of the filtering of the system. So sometimes it's going to show based off of the way that you put your EMA. So this is where we're at right now. And let's pull up. So we have GJ right here. Let's pull up another index. No, index Forex pair. Let's look at GBP CAD. Now make sure that we have the right session here. So GBP CAD is London and New York. So this is, I think that's the trade that I talked to you about before. We had a buy signal, went down. Now it's pushing right now. And this is the actual entry price. So you had maybe another opportunity to get in that trade. So you could put like a pending order at that price. And those are the TP zones here. TP zones. All right. Oh. So let's look at another. We have Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Euro JPY is what? It's 3 to 12, and then 7 to 2. There we go. So we had a buy right at when the market switched green. So if you were in that trade, you would be in TP2. It hit TP2 and then started to reverse right here. But he had multiple entry setups here. Off of that setup, I see. Oh, sorry, guys. Let's see. Let me pull up. Hold on, I'm just gonna check something here on my end. So 72, I guess 72, 54. Yeah. So, whoops, go back here. So actually, GBJPY, Euro JPY is, I think I put it on the wrong time. So yeah, so 8 to 4. That it? 8 to 4. Yeah, 8 to 4 and 3 till 12. So this is more or less, it's basically the same thing. So let's look at we got NZD USD. So NZD USD, that's from 72 and 8 to 12. So go here. 72 and this one. So we did had a sell set up right at New York at the open of the market, uh, right at 11 p.m. on Sunday towards Monday, and that one hit TP3 and more. Now we did had a sell set up here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to start to reverse. But the optimal time here is at the New Zealand time, because when you look at the sessions in the Discord, you have to if let's say you're trading GBP JPY, for example, if since GBP is the first currency for that currency pair, this is the time zone that you need to focus on. So that means that if we're trading GBP JPY, you need to trade GP JPY in the London session. So from 3 till 12. Okay, same thing for CAD JPY. So yes, you're going to have some CAD, some yen setups here for CAD JPY in the Asian session. But CAD is the first currency of that currency pair. So you need to focus on the CAD session. So that'll be from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. But like I said, always open the two sessions here because you're trading the currency pair. So you're trading both of the sessions. So if you're trading yen, trade CAD JPY, you have to open the yen session and the CAD session. If you're trading NZD USD, like we're seeing right now, you have to open the NZD session and the USD session, because this is where you're going to have some high volatility trades. Let's look at odd JPY. So odd JPY, we know that 7 till 2 and 8 to 4. So I'll remove those two. And this is the session that you need to trade it on. Hold on, guys. All right, perfect. So just receive a call here, so everything's good. Let's pull up. Let's look at. So EuroCAD. Look at EuroCAD. Same thing. Euro is from here to here, and close this and open this. So this is EuroCAD. You see. So when you follow the sessions, because like the market makers or the people that are running the markets, they need to give you the information. Okay, they need to give you the information of where the market is going in regards to net long, net short position. That's why we focus on COT, commitment of traders, and they're gonna use the news for a way to move the market. Okay, and they're gonna move they're gonna move they move the market based off of the currency session. Okay, so that's why we have to focus on. For example, we're trading your euro CAD, so I need to focus on London, New York, because those are the currency the time that the currency is moving. And then afterwards, I have to look at, okay, which currency pair is moving the most, because there's a way to find it, to find that information, and I provide you that information. And then afterwards, you need to know if there's any news that will move the market. And when you know all of that information, and you know exactly where the market is going, because as you see, Euro CAD is bullish since Friday. That means that, okay, if we're at that point here and I'm not receiving a switch red and they're still bullish, I'm expecting to have a buy. And that's exactly what you had. Buy and then another buy. So this is basically the process here of the way that I think. And for the most part, it's pretty good. So let me open odd here. So same process. So odd is from 8 to 4, and euro is 3 to 12. Boom. This is the setup. Same thing. Switch green since Friday, looking for bullishness. 1:15, you had a setup, and another one at 6:30, you had a setup. That's the process, guys. Because they're here to make sure that you lose in the market, because they want to make money, right? Make money off of you. But if you know exactly, and if you're able to translate the information that it's out there, you're able to master trading. Because trading is basically an informational base. Like the chart that you're seeing right now is really what the information of what the currency or the country is doing at that time. So if there's any news in regards to politics or economic news like FOMC, CPI, all that stuff, this is there to move the market. So if it's positive news, that means that the market is going up, right? If it's negative news, that means the market is going down. But the market is going down for that currency. But off, if you're looking at another currency compared to this currency, what's gonna happen? That's the thing that you need to link, and by knowing that, it's gonna give you some edge in the market. All right, so we're almost done here for this session. So it was a pretty good session. There was not a lot of setups, but we had a lot of setups at London. So let's look at USD. Your USD is starting to trade down here, so should have a continuation going down. But as long as it doesn't, it needs to break this zone here. So if it breaks this zone, we'll still have a continuation going down. And as long as I don't see the SG, I'm still in that trade, right? And if I wasn't in that trade, you have the opportunity to get in that trade because you have the price here of what the entry price, more or less, that we're expecting to have the trade to come in. All right, so I'll still be here for the next maybe 5 minutes, guys. So last round of questioning. If you have any questions of what you're seeing, let me know. Like I said, if you want to have access to the indicator and access to the Discord, and you want to work with me, make sure to send me an email at dredfxmanagement@gmail.com. That's dredfxmanagement@gmail.com. The group will be limited here, like I said in previous lives. And the reason why is that I don't want to have a big group of people to manage or anything like that. So I want to have optimal people that knows exactly what they're doing, and then they're able to do their own stuff, and they're able to read and look at videos and get on live sessions, because we're gonna start the live session here tomorrow. So London session tomorrow will be we'll have a live. What are your plans to live session next week? Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna have a live session here starting tomorrow. So tomorrow, on this session, I will be on. That will be between. So we'll start at 2 a.m. my time, so 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So UTC -5, so 2 a.m. until I would say around 4:30. So it'll be a 2 hours and a half, maybe 2 hours ish of us for the session. So I'll send the invite in the Discord, and it should be on the London session live channel. So you should have a channel here that I invited you, Leon. So it will be under that tab, and we'll do the live here off of Discord, and we're just gonna follow along the London session here in regards to the big movers and everything like that. So and you're gonna be able to speak too. So it's not gonna be a chat based. So it's gonna be a live session, really live with, and you're able to speak. Okay. So I hope that you that's clear for you, Leon. I know that you were waiting for the London session for you, especially because you're in Croatia. So, but we're gonna start tomorrow. So London, the next London session will be live with me, and we'll do Tuesday and Wednesday. So 2 days of the week. So Tuesday, Wednesday. Most of the weeks will be our London live session. So that means that we're going to be able to do the Wednesday reversal. Usually there's a reversal in London. So yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Yeah, so I'll do the live sessions here, London session, and we're still going to do the New York session as always at 9:30. That'll be on YouTube, but for the London session, it will be within our Discord. And like I said, you were able to ask me questions, um, not on the chat, but on by voice. Once again, if you want to have access to the indicator and my live London session and all of the details of how I trade and everything like that. UTC -5, yeah. So it should be 7 a.m. Yeah, it should be 7 a.m. for you because basically London opens at 3, I think. So that'll be at 8. Yes, that'll be at 8 a.m. London time. But we're gonna be there an hour before, so we could talk and everything like that. And sometimes there's setups here around 2 and even at 1 my time. So that's why I do it from 2 till 4. So I'll give us some time here. All right. So last round of questioning. And like I said, if you have any questions in regards to the indicator and the Discord group and to work with me, make sure to send me an email at dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com, and we'll send you a form that you need to fill out, and we'll see exactly if you're a good fit to work with me. Like I said, the places are really limited here in regards to the spots. So the spots are really limited here, and I have a certain amount of numbers of students that I'll be taking on, and then I'm going to close it out. Now I'll be focused on those students. All right, perfect. Great. So that's 8 for you. That's perfect. So yeah, that's what I assume. So 2 to 4. So that'll be 8 till 10 for you. 8 till 10 will be our live sessions here Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. Perfect. And don't forget, guys, we're still going to have a New York session tomorrow. So we're going to be looking at all the indices, all the Forex pairs. So the one that I focus on is US 30, S&P 500, and NASDAQ. And for the Forex pair, I focus on Euro USD, GP USD, and Euro GBP. But I know that not everyone trades the same markets, so you were still able to look at different type of market here in relation with my indicator called EMXAI. So So that's not gonna change. Looking forward to have a live tomorrow. Great session today. Thanks a lot. No problem, Leon. No problem. Great. So let me close it out right now, guys. So thank you once again to be on my live. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And you can share it to anyone that loves to trade. Like I said, we always do live sessions here at New York Open. Today is a holiday, so I'm pretty sure there's more people be on the live right now. But I do that all week, guys. So Monday to Friday, uh, regardless if there's a holiday or not, I do that unless I have a doctor's appointment. But other than that, I will be live each and every day of the week. All right. So once again, wish you a wonderful day. Once again, happy Martin Luther King's Day. Enjoy your day, and we'll reconvene tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another live session here with your host, Dre Day FX. Peace.